I'm gonna fight them all. A 7-nation army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it off, taking their time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. Oh, back and forth through my
Now, I had not set that tent up in a month, so I wasn't sure how that was going to go, but it's up now. Looks good. That thing is easy to do. Good. And actually, it's now a 4-season tent. I changed the inside. Applesauce did. He got, instead of a net on the inside, this is a solid inside tent. So you can see, it's not, it does have a vent at the top, and then it's solid, which makes this a 4-season tent. So even though it's going to be 38 degrees or 29 degrees or some bullshit in the morning, I don't have to worry about it because I'm in a 4-season tent, because there's another tent on the outside of this. That is the setup. I think I've got it set up pretty good. I'm just pulling out all my sleep stuff first. And then, so let me show you. As you can see, I got my mat down. And my head is above my feet. I've got my clothes that's left over there. And then I got my 0-degree sleeping bag. And then I got a blow-up. I got 2 blow-up pillows, one for my feet and one for my, here's one for my head and one for my feet. Then I have all my puffy stuff over here, which I will put on now. Although it's actually a little warm for it. I'll have it right there. I may not put it on tonight, but I'll have it there for in the morning because it's going to be cold in the morning. And I'll wear it until I switch my clothes. That's after I put up this tent and everything else. And then feet out of here. So I'm going to keep setting all this stuff up. And I will talk to you guys in just a little bit. Welcome to Virginia. Now, the first thing I do when I get in camp is take my shoes off. And so that's what I'm doing. And you can see I added one of these to my shoelaces, so I don't have to worry about tying them. And they hold them just fine. They haven't come off in 3 days, so they've been holding on pretty fine. They hold them the right width. All I have to do is take my shoelaces and tuck them under. And it was kind of a combination between those stretch that I used to have on them, on my other shoes, and this, because my shoelaces kept coming untied, and this worked. So the first thing I do is get these shoes off. Okay, so I have 2 blow-up pillows. In this case, I think I'm going to use them both. I usually put one under my feet and one under my head. I have not used this thing in so long. I really enjoy camping. I didn't realize how much I enjoyed the camping. But anyway, there's my kitchen, which is my water and my food bag. And down here are my shoes. And right there is my closet, which has got my extra clothes in it. And then I'll put all those right there. My backpack is hanging up from my walking stick. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. And that's my living quarters. I'm pretty happy. Still a little bright. I have a light there if I need it, but I have the feeling I'm just going to go straight to bed because it's almost hiker midnight. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Well, it's getting toward the end of March. I finally got out of camp. Yeah, it's very comfortable in a tent with all your stuff right there. But then I noticed I was having a few equipment breakdowns. One of my toe socks has a hole in it. My stuff sack for my tent, when I went to go put it back in, it tore. The inside of my Gore-Tex has a hole in it. I guess after a number of weeks, it's not just me that's breaking down, it's my equipment. Although I heal better than my equipment does. I did meet Duke coming out of my tent. He was...
That ain't what you wanna hear, but that's what I'll do.
Section hiker. He's come from Maroon Mountain and he's headed this way for a while. He's from Virginia. Nice, really nice guy. Here's a picture. Yeah, this trail is really made for section hikers. There's millions of them a year. And through hikers, you know, we're such a small percentage. I think we're like thousands. We're thousands and they are millions. And they usually turn into us because if we don't finish, then we become a section hiker. But I will tell you one thing, everybody I met out here, section hikers, lashers, southbounders. The southbounders are really quiet. By the time they've gotten this far, they've got one thing on their mind and they've gotten really quiet. I hope I don't get like that by the time I get up north. But I might, who knows, you know. Yeah, everybody's really friendly. Anyway, looks like it's going to be a nice day today. Sun's out first thing. I just dropped down behind this ridge. I'm headed, I guess the trail's headed kind of east, and the sun's on the other side of this ridge. It's lighting up everything down that way. See a little there. That's a little bit better, right? And I'm easing along today. I won't get to the squeeze and the horses today, but I'll get there tomorrow. And so I'm headed for Lone Mountain Shelter. I'm doing a little laundry this morning. This wool cap really gets stinky if I don't wash it out. Yeah, oof. Yeah, it gets really stinky. I gotta figure out how to get across this. Oh, shouldn't be that hard, right? Oh, nothing to it. Nothing to it but to do it. Oh, nice, easy. Oh. Why is that a blue blaze? Have I lost the trail? Yep, I walked right off the trail. I didn't have to cross that because it looks like, hell, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Let me look at gut hooks. Sure enough, I was going the wrong way. I'm glad that was a blue mark on that trail. I don't know where I was headed. Okay, well now I'm on the trail again. Oh, there's a campsite right by this thing. That was a nice campsite. Okay, I'm going again. Moving.
Yeah, but that's what I'll do. And the feeling coming from my blood says find a home.
It's been a different kind of day. Sun's behind me now. Bong, got that chrome dome going. I got a little turned around at that last video, and Kathmandu and Lucky grabbed me, turned me around, and said, no, we go this way. And then I walked with them a while. They ran me into the ground and then took off. And I may not see them for a while because I'm only going to the next shelter, which is about, at this point, 3 miles away, Lone Mountain Shelter. And I picked up a guy who's more my pace, Duke, who's a lasher. He's going to go a while and then get off and see his son. So it's kind of cool. And now there's a store up here on the Virginia Highlands where we see the horses, which we'll see the horses tomorrow. That would be pretty nice. And but that store's closed because, like everything else, the season isn't quite here yet. And so it's all closed until the season. So maybe it'll be open further back when the bubble comes through. I still had enough food, but I think Applesauce wants to see the horses. So he's going to come up and resupply me at that store, which will be tomorrow. So that's fine, that's great. So today has been pretty nice. I've been a little bit, you know, you get those highs and those lows while you're walking. And my feet and my legs today have said, okay, we've been leaving you alone for a couple of days. You've been doing pretty good, but today we're gonna talk to you a little. So my body's been saying, hey, you know, the adrenaline rush from getting into Virginia is gone, getting into Damascus is gone. Now we're back to it. So that's what I'm doing now. And I'll talk to you guys up at the shelter. I still got a couple miles to go before the shelter, but I popped out on this gravel road, which is the Virginia Creeper Trail. And sometimes it goes along with the Appalachian Trail, as you can see. Pretty easy walking. I can deal with that. Anything to make it easier on old pork chop. Pork chops for that. At this point. I've been very tired today. But it's been really nice though. So I don't know. I wonder why they call it the Creeper Trail. I'll have to look that up. I'll have to look that up and figure it out. Virginia Creeper Trail, yep. See?